What's up, guys? It's Dan, and we're back on the Allthemod 6 server again today, as usual. And we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm over at the farm today. I'm actually just spending a little bit more time kind of hanging out and getting things in order. And yeah, I decided that today we should do something a little different than normal. We've been doing a lot of building and getting the factory stuff going, and we're gonna work on that too, but not today. We're going to work today on getting some tools, and I have a plan. So I wanted to show that we've got pearlescent end shelves now, and this will allow me to get like level 80 enchantments. So let's see, yeah, I'm like out of books and everything. I had Alex do a bunch of enchantments for me, so we can get level 80 enchantments. We've got almost maxed out on a couple of these. I think if we, what is it? I don't even remember the name of the mod now. It's like apotheosis, right? So we have the pearlescent end shelves, which we made by using end rods, and end shelves, which were made with dragon's breath. So we went to the end, and I'll show that here in a minute. I might just show like a little cut here. All right, we're getting ready to make an end run. This will be our starting point.
Okay.
Oh, where'd it go?
So right
That
there.
way.
There are we?
Oh, it's back this way. We're close, guys.
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, so
There we are.
I hear him.
I don't think I can get my stuff back now.
Oh, I
Okay.
see Alex. I see Alex.
I'm
Okay,
by the dragon. Ow!
oh.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. All my stuff is like all over the place. I think I hit him.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Yes. I did it. I did it. Yes.
How did Ryan do it?
Oh yes, sweet experience. Oh. Well, I have the Ender Dragon head. Hi. Hello.
Anyway, so we went to the end, and the first time, so we had all kinds of problems. I'll actually talk about that a little bit too, but the first time we killed the dragon, I forgot to get dragon's breath. So we went back, respawned the dragon, and got some dragon's breath. I created these end shelves, the end shelves. Then we went up to the pearlescent end shelves. These give you even more of all the junk. And then the next thing I'm going to do is add a couple of these in, because these give you extra +4 max Eterna, which I think would get this if we just had like, well, we'd have 3 of them. I don't know. Actually, I don't know exactly how this works. But anyway, it would start to get the Eterna up, and I'd like to get all this to 100. But the point is, we've actually started getting some decent enchantments now. I was having the worst time with enchantments before, because first off, you just couldn't get really good enchantments, or there's just so many enchantments that when you got it was just rare to get the good ones. I never even found I still don't think I have a looting enchantment. But you can see we actually got some crazy ones. Like, let's see. There's like right here, sharpness 8. That's pretty cool. There's like all kinds of stuff. I did get fortune 4, a bunch of silk touch stuff, berserker's fury. I don't even know what half these things do. We're going to look into it a little bit, but some of these are really good for enchanting, like whatever these things are called, anvils and stuff, right? So you can also do a bunch of other stuff with the anvils. You can do, with this apotheosis stuff, you can do different like books, the Tome of Scrapping, that would allow you to do like take off some enchantments and whatever. So now I feel like we're in a spot where we can actually do some enchanting, and we need to get better tools anyway. I've kind of been neglecting that, and so I feel like better tools would help a lot. Yeah, I've got like 1,000 things to say. So one of the things I was going to say is, ever since they added the mod that does like chimneys, is it called like chimney? Yeah, I think it's like advanced chimneys. So if you don't have chimneys, it seems like the smoke just like fills the room, right? So like all the little tricks that we used to do with smoke, like up here, right? So we just like hide a fire under here. If you don't have a chimney, it just kind of like goes wherever. And the worst place is down here. It just kind of like goes all over. So it looks pretty lame now. I actually don't love this change. I kind of like the idea of having to have a chimney or whatever, but it's just like the way I built things, it's going to be difficult to do that. So anyway, I'm not sure what we'll do about that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. So one of the other things I wanted to say, oh yeah, so let me show you something here. You guys have probably noticed this. When I originally built these little, oh no. All right, guys, that was not planned at all. So what you just saw was exactly what the problem I was trying to describe, but I thought we had it fixed. So those bridges, they had, you could kind of just see it there at the end. They had immersive engineering pieces. Like one of the materials had gotten changed to immersive engineering pieces. It seems like it's only happening with Biomes of Plenty woods. Alex had, so we had the same problem. We updated, it was actually, so let me back up. We were trying to go to the end, right? We go to the end, we find the stronghold. It takes forever. We probably just showed that in the video a second ago. And we get there and there's no dragon. So then we're in trouble. So we had to like cheat in some waystones and put them down so that we could get back, because we couldn't even get back, right? So then I figured out to fix that we have to go in with the, I think it's like the MBT editor or whatever it is, I can't remember, and change the level dat. So you basically take the seed off the old world and you change the level dat, or you generate a new world, and then you take that new level dat and you bring it over and put it in your old in your original world, and you delete the dim1 folder, if that's what you're trying to do is get for the end. And I had actually already done that way back at the beginning of pretty close to the beginning of the season, and that's when these bridges originally changed to like cactus wood or whatever they were, because when back at the very originally they were mangrove planks, they were white, if you guys remember. So anyway, we did that. We finally got it to like be able to get to the end, and the dragon was there. But then when we came home and Alex went to his house, he walked in the front door and crashed. And I thought, well, okay, I'll go check, because he's like, oh, I think I just crashed. And I thought, that's weird. And then he couldn't get back in. So I went over there and walked in the front door, and sure enough, he had some stairs in his house that had redwood pieces, just little teeny redwood pieces, but they had turned into these immersive engineering blocks. And the original crash was a client-side crash, where it would actually crash the client, but the server would be fine. And it was because it was basically on the client, I guess, trying to construct a multi-block structure or something. But then what we tried to do just a second ago to fix this, Alex had a really good idea, which was, why don't we use those arrows? I think they're like these TNT arrows. Where are they even at? Anyway, yeah, these TNT arrows, or the diamond mining arrows, which right here, these diamond mining arrows. And he said, why don't we use those from like really far away and try to break them? Well, we did that. And as soon as we were able to hit one of the bridge blocks, it crashed the server, not the client. So like breaking it caused it to crash the server. Well, I decided I was going to go like roll back to before we had updated, because we actually also just updated to the latest the latest version 1.58, and they have Tinker's Construct in here now, which is super cool. We were really excited about that. There's the new Tinker's Construct stuff, and we've been kind of like missing it a little bit, which is kind of interesting because I'm going to do tools today, so that was a total coincidence. But anyway, when we updated, I thought that this bridge problem had started then. Well, so I decided to go back to the backup that I took right before I updated and try to fix the world by just going and taking out the bridges before the problem was introduced. But apparently that problem had actually been introduced when I because I had rolled back to fix Alex's stairs. And when I did that, apparently I fixed his stairs, but the bridges were still broken and we didn't know it. And so we fixed the end again and whatever. And I think it re-caused this problem, which we didn't realize. So anyway, what I finally did was Alex got Block Reach 3. I had a Block Reach 3 book. And we got Block Reach 3. I'm gonna have to fix that. We got Block Reach 3, and he stood like up here and went into creative and broke them. And when you break them in creative, it's a different kind of block breaking than like normal block breaking when you're not in creative. And so he was able to stand way over here and do it. And apparently it wasn't loaded. He could see them. So he did these, and then he went over here and did these, and that fixed it. So now we're actually I mean, we're back. We have a working world. At least we checked everything else that we could think of. The only other thing like this, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this has changed multiple times. It's green clay and dark oak shingles, which is so weird. So I think this has got to go because this could eventually become a problem, which is sad. But so anyway, it seems like the only thing that's safe. Well, it seems like the only thing that isn't safe is if you use the wood, the special woods, like the Biomes of Plenty woods. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. I might actually keep it around just as like a souvenir, but we never want to place it again. In fact, I might just delete it, but because I could just make another kind of thing like that, or I might maybe what I'll do is take a template of it and whatever. So anyway, I know that was like a long explanation, but I just thought it was worth. Maybe you guys will run into the same problem, and you know, I don't know. It's really crazy. I don't know exactly what's causing it. It seemed to be only things that happen when we mess with the dimensions, because I don't think it's just normally happening on regular updates. So anyway, that was really long-winded. Anyway, I told you this was going to be a different episode. I didn't mean for it to be this crazy, like completely disjointed and me rambling forever, but I thought it was worth just kind of walking through kind of that craziness that happened with the crashes and just talking about it. So we've really, I mean, there's been a lot of fighting with the upgrades and stuff. I mean, anytime you're dealing with modded Minecraft, it's just something you have to do, but we've been really lucky not to lose anything yet. We've gotten really fortunate with fixing things, and so the world is still in pretty good shape. We're still plugging away. We're excited to play here, and I think we've kind of been reinvigorated again with the latest update with the with some Tinker's Construct stuff. And they did take out the camera mod in the 1.157 update, and we put it back in because Alex, you know, he made his camera shop, and we love the pictures and stuff. So we're gonna keep the camera mod. But anyway, so let me go just get some stuff ready, and I'll come back when I have something more interesting to talk about, and hopefully I haven't lost my entire audience by this ramble that I just did. But I'll talk to you guys soon. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and I did a little bit of work. So I decided to go ahead and get like the ore tripling in place. I didn't go for ore quadrupling because I just didn't want to deal with it right now. So I've got the purification chamber, crusher, enrichment chamber, energized smelter combo going, and then I also created, well, I had a metallurgic infuser, and then I created an osmium compressor. So I decided to just go for, what is this, osmium? Yeah, let's just grab a stack of that. I decided to go for just the refined obsidian to start with, because I know that it's decent, so I'm just going to make a bunch of the refined obsidian. I went ahead and made a sword, and I called it the beaver cleaver, and it is so it's, well, first off, let's look. So its enchantability was like 71, and I believe that comes from it was like, I can't even remember. It was like 60 or something for enchantability base, and then I used what do I have to use this? I used a blaze gold tool rod, which is like 1.5 enchantability. So anyway, that worked out pretty good. It got basically all of those enchantments except for sharpness 8 by doing a level 80 enchantment. So it got looting 6. I think actually I might have put beheading on it too. I don't know. Anyway, so it did get looting 6, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to get everybody a set of those. So we'll take this. And I have been putting them on. So if you haven't seen this is the material grader. And so what you want to do is you want to stick materials in here, and then you use one of the catalysts. I think it's called a grading catalyst. Let's see. It's these things here. So this is the tier 1 grading catalyst, is glowing dust, and then there's blaze dust is the tier 2, and then glittery dust. So blaze dust requires this blaze gold, which is a blaze gold ingot, which is, you know, a gold and 4 blaze powder. So that's pretty good, and I might start using that, but this one's so easy to make. It's just redstone dust and nether quartz. And you have to use one of the hammers from, I believe it has to be a silence gear hammer. I don't even know if there's other hammers in this pack. So anyway, you get 4 of those. So I'll go ahead and make some and just kind of show you what you do. So let me just get like a stack of this and a stack of that. And we'll throw this in I believe it's the enrichment chamber for this. Yeah, so enrichment chamber will turn it into 4. Like even with my fortune pick, I don't get more than really 4 any given time. But anyway, so I'll just show you how this works. So I have a hammer right here. So all you got to do is just throw the hammer in here like this, and then you get glowing dust, right? So then we take the glowing dust and we put it in this thing right here. and it'll start grading this, and you'll see that this one is an S already. This material is S, and so every time it does it, it has a chance of getting better. Like it'll be randomly whatever. Like the better your grading material is, or your grading catalyst, the better chance you have of getting a better thing here. But it'll just take that one piece and it'll keep going over it until it gets better than S. It'll get up to SS, and then it'll throw it into here. These are A and D, so if I throw that one in there, I've got a pretty good chance that it'll get better pretty quickly. But the thing is, so I don't worry too much about it with the lower grade tools. I think that this will be really important with like when we get into like Allthemodium and stuff like that, because these tools basically, I think what it did, if I remember correctly, it took the base like well, I don't even see. Yeah, it took like the base attack damage from 14 to 16.8 maybe by increasing the material grading. So from like an ungraded material to an SS material, because this one was made with, you can see here it says refined obsidian SS. Now I didn't do the rods. I probably should have. I'm actually not even sure if you can do the rods. That's something we should check. Or maybe you take the material that you make the rods out of, now that I think about it. So that might be what I should do. I should make new rods with better material that had been graded. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grade a bunch of this material. So I'll make a bunch more of these this grading catalyst. And then what we're going to do, we've decided we're going to make some picks with the shovel, whatever it's called, the spoon upgrade on them. And we're going to go do some modding for some mining for Allthemodium first. So we'll probably go over to the ocean that's right over there by the city, and we'll do just like a session with me and Alex and Ryan, and we'll get some Allthemodium going. And then we'll take those, we'll make some, we'll get our Allthemodium picks and whatever, and then we'll go into the nether and try to get some Unobtanium, or Vibranium, I guess, is in the nether, and then we'll go into the end and try to get some Unobtanium. So we're going to see how far we can get along that path today. And I'm not sure. I know this video is going to be really late because it's actually been quite a few days. I think it's been almost a week since I started working on this stuff, and I've just had a lot going on at work and other things. So anyway, before I forget, I messed around a little bit with just with this stuff. I actually kind of like it. So I think they got rid of the stencil table. You just go directly into the part builder. Yeah, you just in the part builder, you choose like what part you want to make, and for each one of them, it takes a pattern, it seems like. So you just have to have a stack of patterns. So you don't like reuse the patterns, I don't think. Or maybe, yeah, I don't think so, because I just did this a few days ago. But anyway, the moral of that story is that you still can't enchant Tinker's tools. So I think we'll get into Tinker's tools later. I do really like Tinker's tools, but it's still alpha, and they've actually had an update since I did this. We're a few updates behind already. I think they're on 1.5.10 and we're on 1.5.7 or 8, maybe 8, I think. So anyway, we'll deal with that stuff later, but we're going to go with Silent Gear tools for now. So anyway, let me get this stuff graded and we'll be right back. I did get some things on here. So I added, let's see, a binding. So I used sinew for a binding. I used glowstone for the tip upgrade, which gave us extra speed and some other stuff. The leather grip was really good. It's got the spoon upgrade, all that, whatever. So I basically got all of us the same picks. Alex has got the best one, and it is like when you start applying all of these things on top of everything, mine is like harvest speed is 44. I think his is like 60 or close to 60 or something. So the material grading does really matter, and I think also the material grades together for like the synergy or whatever I think might matter. I know the tier and the rarity matters for synergy. So anyway, there's a spreadsheet that the guys on the Discord, all the mods 6 Discord, the ATM, I guess it's just the all the mods Discord, they pointed me to a spreadsheet that has like all of the Silent Gear stuff and what each thing can be used for and what the rarities and tiers and all that stuff is. So that was extremely helpful. Once again, the guys there, I think it might have even been DJ Nuggets or somebody else over there. So anyway, so we're going to get to it. We have the picks. We're ready to go. I actually put a couple of things on here too. I put coating. I put the phantom membrane for the grip, because I think it's like increases the experience drop, and then I did a quartz for the tip upgrade on this one to make it do more damage. So we're going to go mining, and we'll bring you back once we get into that a little bit and see how that goes, and then we'll try to maybe make some more tools or whatever. We'll see how far we're into this video, but we will be right back. All right, so Alex already made a mine here, which is perfect.
This is my first Allthemodium down here.
Okay, perfect. All right, so
hey, whoa.
Get it. Awesome, it actually worked.
know what to say. Oh, it's a 4-veiner.
All right, so Ryan has already found
Woohoo.
a bunch of Allthemodium. Holy cow, really? Oh, wait, so
Yeah.
right-clicking adds light. Interesting. How long does the light stay around forever?
Oh.
I think so. It's like infinite.
Oh,
torch.
yeah, I just
Oh.
remember that's...
So
you
I
don't
can
even
just,
need torches anymore.
I was going to say, that's amazing if that actually works. For mining, it's really good. No, please don't give me stuff. I don't want it.
Oh my goodness, no. No. No! Guess what the most unfortunate thing could have happened to me just now?
What?
It's that a creeper blew up when I was breaking my box because I put it in there, my Allthemodium in there,
Uh-oh.
and it's gone.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm tempted now to go and make an Allthemodium site potion now that I have some Allthemodium. So we haven't even made a brewing stand yet, or at least I haven't. Let's do this first. So, is that a brewing stand? It is. All right, so we can get rid of some of this stuff. And we can take a brewing stand. Now, I don't remember how to brew at all. So, 3 mundane potions, and
See?
we put calcinated Allthemodium powder, which is what? Okay. We are making Allthemodium side potions, and we're going to make them into splash. I think this will work. We can do them together. Okay, so, guys, are you someplace where we can splash this? Okay, so let's stand right here, and
Whee!
everybody get, like, in the same block if you
Okay.
can. All right, ready? All right, do you have sight?
Yep.
Okay, let's
Go, go, go,
go.
go,
It's
go.
only 2.5 minutes. Now, when are we supposed to see?
Oh, there's a 2-veiner up here.
How do you... I'm not seeing any. Oh, wait, I found one.
Oh, found one. Ooh.
Oh, here we
Found
go.
one.
All right, so I found one. Here's another 2. All right, I've got 3. So I
Well,
got
good
4.
for you.
How many do we have total then?
I have 7.
I have 7 too.
Nice, I've got 4, so that's 14, 18. Ready? All right, let's go.
Go, 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 go.
All right, guys, so we were just about to make Allthemodium pickaxes, but we don't seem to need them because an Allthemodium pickaxe only gives us a harvest level of 5, and this pickaxe that we have is a harvest level of 5. So we're going to chance it and see if we can find some Vibranium and get it with this. And if we can, great. If we can't, then we'll figure out what the problem is. But we're going to head to the Nether and see what we can find. All right, so we're heading to the Nether. I wanted to show you Alex's. This is so cool because this is Alex's Nether portal.
So, walk in this way so you see the boat.
Yeah, I see it mirrors the house. That's cool. All right, so what biome do we have to find it in? So, Vibranium.
What?
Why'd you wall it off?
I didn't.
Warped Forest and Crimson Forest, 107 to 113. That's crazy. Oh,
Yeah, it
nice.
is.
What is that noise?
Okay, so
I like your
over
guys'
here.
base. That's really cool. What did you make these
Well, if
lights
you-
out of?
Whoa,
Oh, they're like
what is
gas
that?
heads?
Yeah. Do you like it?
I do. I love it.
And the outside's pretty cool too.
Nice. Oh, gassed.
Okay, I'm at 113 at this approximate moment. So I'm going.
All right, let's do it. This first, as soon as we get one piece of this stuff, we got to go get side potions for it.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta find a bigger warped biome.
Yeah, one that's higher up too. Okay, so Vibranium is clearly extremely rare.
See? What did I tell you?
No, this is not a bastion. I don't think.
I found some.
You did?
Yep.
Thank the goodness.
It looks like emerald.
Yeah.
All right, we are gearing back up. I'm getting us 3 splash Allthemodium or Vibranium side potions. We're gonna see if we can go get a little bit more, and then we'll make. I guess maybe. I mean, maybe we'll make. I guess we'll still make 3, or maybe we can actually just put these on our existing pick. I wonder if we can put Vibranium on our pick as like a coating or something. I don't think you can. All right, I got 3 splash potions. let's go make the most of them. So we are on a hunt for Vibranium, but we don't. The sight potion's not helping very much.
I'm sad. I'm sad to bits.
All right, we found another spot. We verified that we're at the right level. We're going to do it. Are you ready?
Scared me.
Okay, ready?
Alex,
One,
I
two,
can't. Get
three.
in. Okay. Oh, found one. It's right here.
Nice.
Oh, found some.
I have not found any yet. I don't even know what it looks like to find any. Is it like a green?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
yes, got it.
Oh, and more. There's more over here. This is so easy.
It's so easy.
Oh, more.
What am I
More.
missing?
Dad, whenever we do this kind of stuff, you're always the one.
I know, I'm that guy. Oops. Oh, I found some.
More.
Oh yes, I found some. The only
This is amazing.
the only pride I can take is that I actually found the first piece that got us the Allthemodium side potion. Okay, now I'm gonna make either a pick, or can we just put this on our existing pick? Let's see.
Well,
Can I make coating out of Vibranium? I cannot. Can I make a tip upgrade out of Vibranium? I can. I can make a Vibranium tip upgrade. That makes the harvest level 6. So Ryan, let's just try this.
Can you put it on mine too?
Okay.
If that works, then we'll all do it.
Yes, harvest level 6.
Okay. So go see if you can find that Vibranium and come back, and we'll make some sight potions.
I put a waystone at it.
And you got 2 of them. That's amazing. Okay. Mortar and pestle, unobtanium, powder. Smelt it. Calcified unobtanium. All right, let's make this a gunpowder. All right, cool. And then put some stuff away. All right, so we are at our end city that we found. We just happen to have a waystone here, and Ryan thinks he knows where there's an Inn's Highlands. So,
Oh, we're in one right now.
Oh.
Look at.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready? 1,
Highland.
2, 3, go.
Oh, found some.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, found a 2 vein. This was easier to find than Vibranium, like at the first part. I thought I got some, but it was actually that stupid Azure silver ore.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Set.
Go.
Yeah, well, you know the Vibranium thing? Where, like, we did horrible and then we did good at the end? Well, this
Yeah.
is the opposite. We did good at the first part and then we did horrible here.
We haven't done really very good at all.
Oh, found some.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
Alex is...
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'm in Midlands. Let's put our stuff in here.
Oh, 2 unobtanium.
So we've got 6. You got 2 more to put in there? Okay, so we got 8. 8 unobtanium. That's not horrible.
8.
Yeah,
Wow.
I will fortune your diamonds in a minute, but so here's what we're gonna do. I think this is gonna be the longest episode ever, and I'm not sure if it's what it's gonna be like, but we're gonna make up some tools real quick. I'm gonna figure out what the right thing to do with some unobtanium is. All right, guys, we're back, and I'm gonna wrap up here a little bit. I just wanted to kind of walk you through kind of the final things that I was thinking here. So I've learned a few things since we talked last. So one of those things is that I learned a little bit about synergy. So if we went with Blaze Gold and Blaze Gold here, right, we're going to have a synergy of 100% because they're the same material and they work together well. If we go with something else, we want it to be of kind of 2 things. We want it to be of the same tier and we want it to be close to the same rarity. So here we know this tier is 3, it says right there. The rarity is 45. So if we want something like Azure Electrum, that's tier 4 and the rarity is 109. So they're not that close, but we do get a decent synergy. We get 113% bonus, 113% there. If we go with Azure Silver, which is at the same tier, right, tier 3, and the durability or the rarity is 83, so it's a lot closer. Now we get 123% synergy because they're at the same tier, right? And then if we do something like, I don't know, if we just picked a few like Vibranium and a refined obsidian, or actually, what is it? I think maybe Allthemodium are closer. So those tiers are tier 5 and 4. So that's going to give us 111%. So that's not quite as good. But if we do an Azure Electrum, that'll give us 170%, right? 17, because they are at the same tier, but their rarity is 109 and 70. So I'm not sure exactly what else goes into this energy. It must be other stuff because these are, higher tiers, but maybe not quite as close as Blaze Gold and this the silver. But anyway, so there's some things that I learned there. I guess the main point here is that the synergy is on the part, not the entire tool. So like I don't get to see what the synergy of this tool is, I don't think, but it has synergistic too, which means I think that it must have had some synergy somewhere. But I think what I'm going to go with for the tool rod is probably we'll probably play with this a little bit, but I think I'm going to go with Blaze Gold and Azure Electrum. This gives us a little bit of a synergy. Oh no, wait, Azure Silver maybe, was that the one? This gives us a good synergy bonus. We get a 1.12 harvest speed, which is interesting, but then plus 3.68. If I go with Azure Electrum, I get a 1.11 multiplier on the harvest speed, but then plus 5.74. So I'm not sure if the extra plus 2 is worth losing the times 1.11 versus 1.12. But the durability is 1.14 and enchantability is 1.62. Whereas if I go with this one, the durability is 1.15 and 1.67. So it seems like having them at the same tier is actually better in this case, even though the Azure Electrum is like a higher tier material. So yeah, anyway, it's really interesting. I'm not exactly sure how all this stuff works yet, so we're still working it out. But I'm going to go ahead. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grade some of these. I started grading a little bit of this this Blaze Gold because I'm probably going to need 2 or 3 pieces. So I'm going to start grading some materials. I was kind of thinking, let me just show you one other thing I was thinking here. If we were to start playing with a pickaxe and we say we wanted to go with like refined obsidian and then put a piece of unobtanium on it, and then maybe even just another piece of refined obsidian. This is going to give us a harvest level of 7 because it has unobtanium in it, but it's still a refined obsidian pickaxe, so it can still be repaired as a refined obsidian pickaxe. I think there's some value there, but then you see the harvest speed is only 20.39. If I just go like this and make it an unobtanium pickaxe, it's 28.8 harvest speed immediately and 6100 durability. However, I think kind of my point was the durability doesn't really matter that much because we can do these eternal stellas and we can use these to actually make them unbreakable. Well, this used to be just a piece of stellarite and then 4 experified orbs. They changed that, and I can't remember which update, but now you need 2 pieces of Vibranium and 2 pieces of Allthemodium, which makes this a lot more expensive. So we should have made a bunch of these up back when we had the chance. But we've got some of those here. Where are they at? Yeah, we've got, I can make 3 of them, so I can make 3 picks completely unbreakable right now. So the kind of the point of that was that I was thinking if I make an unobtanium pick, then I got to repair it with something like with unobtanium, and that gets really expensive. Whereas if I just go like this, then I can still make a pretty good pick, but it will be repairable with obsidian. I'm not sure that matters if we get the Eternal Stella, so maybe we go with something like this. But let me grade some materials, play a little bit more with the ideas here of the synergy and whatever, and just see if I can get all of this stuff in order, and then I'll make at least one pick and we'll wrap it up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. And I know I said that we were actually going to do a pickaxe, but I kind of just changed my mind and decided that we're going to do a sword. So let me show you kind of what I'm thinking, and we'll see if it makes any sense. So I got a bunch of materials up to SS. I decided that was as high as I was going to go. These are still waiting. This one's at S, and this one's at S. So I'm hoping those are going to pop. The netherite just popped a second ago. So what I've got 2 unobtanium SS, I've got 1 Blaze Gold SS, and 1 Azure Silver. So the reason I decided to do this, so if we take a look here, if I go with this, I get an attack damage of times 1.28. Now I think it would normally be 1.2, but you get 1.28 because of the higher grading. If I was to go with even just like, let's just look at this. This is the attack damage that there's no bonus, right? There's a giant durability bonus and a big enchantability bonus, but there's nothing else. So there's really, if I'm going to make this thing indestructible anyway, there's not a lot of value to that. So I think I want like the attack damage or even the harvest speed. Now, the only reason that I can tell to put these in this order is because durability is times 1.2. If I switch them, durability goes to times 1.08. Everything else pretty much stays the same. So I think you want to make it like this way. So I'm just going to wing it. I can't sit here and mess with this forever and I can't min max all this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So that gives me 4 of those, which I can use. That will be nice. Now, I think what we're going to try to do is just go with a straight Azure Silver, unobtanium blade. What's this going to do for us? All right, so it's going to start with 144, or no, wait, let's see. Attack damage 143.05. The durability, even on this thing, is huge. Enchantability is really high. Attack damage seems pretty good. So I think we're just going to try that. I mean, why not, right? So this thing, the Beaver Cleaver, I feel like this one is going to have to be the Wally Cleaver. Like, if this was the Beaver Cleaver, this is the Big Brother. Okay, so, and we can definitely put the tip upgrade, which I just realized we would want to be... So I just did it. I did it, and I have no regrets. So I just realized we're going to want the tip upgrade to be this. Okay, I'm going to need to make some more upgrade stuff. But did we... No, we didn't. We didn't even get... maxed out there. Did we get it here? We didn't, and we ran out of glowing dust. All right, I need to go make some more glowing dust real quick. I'd like to get all of the things to SS. I know ideally it would be triple S. That's the highest I think that you can get them graded, but I think SS is at least like something. We can get all of our pieces. Now, let's go ahead and do this since we're just standing here. I think, now I do know that Firelight would be even better, but Firelight takes, what is it? It takes this, which you have to do in the elemental binding, which is elemental craft, which I haven't got into at all. So I think you have to, yeah, whatever. I'm just not going to deal with that right now. That would be a little better. That would give us like times 1.4 versus 1.3, I think, in durability, and 1.15 in harvest speed, or 1.5 versus 1.33 in attack damage, which might be worth it, but I'm going to go with this. So this is going to bump it up to 196 attack damage, 17,675 durability. It's not going to add anything in there, but it is going to bump the enchantability up a little bit. Yeah. So I think that's worth doing. Attack speed is not... Attack reach is 3. That's really interesting. I'm not sure what that comes from. Attack speed is not any better yet, but hopefully that will improve, or can. Although we don't really care too much about attack speed if it's going to do almost 200 hearts of damage. Now, the other thing I wanted to say, I know everybody's going to tell me that really what I want is like to get the Morgan and then start like, going nuts on the Morgan. But I just don't want to get into that. This is like one step towards that. I know that, and I'm not even sure what I need to do this. We haven't looked into that too much, but this is at least a step in the right direction. So this is going to give us some kind of crazy damage in the short term. Well, crazy to me. I know it's not enough for when we're fighting dragons and whatever, but okay. Let me, we need to, this one is up to A. Okay, let me get some more glowing dust to do this, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, the Phantom Membrane just finished, and it gave me a triple S. It went from S to triple S, which I think is pretty cool. I kind of feel like I don't even want to use it. Like, I would wanted to save it, but this one is still at S, and this one is... Oh, wait, this one just finished too, so we can do the binding, and maybe this one will finish before we get done. All right, let's just go ahead and add these in. So I kind of don't want to use that, but I think it's pretty cool, so I'm going to use it. So this one is... I had to make some more catalyst because we're running out of that, obviously. Rarity +8, repair efficiency +15, harvest speed +13, and attack speed +0.2. So that's something. And it also, the Ancient 2, I believe, gives you increased XP drop by blocks and mobs. So that's pretty cool. Let's add that. I just like the way this makes your sword, like the tools look too. So we added that in. That looks pretty wicked. I like it. So didn't really do a lot for us. It increased the rarity and all that stuff, but let's do the binding next. I don't think a binding is like, this doesn't seem to have much effect at all. All it's going to do is give us flexible too, which we're not going to care about, and then a slightly less good repair efficiency and slightly better durability. But I was just going to put it on because it looks cool. So let's see what that looks like. I think it looks cool. Actually, can you even tell the difference on this one? You know what? Binding may do 0 for us on this one. I might save that for the pick then. I don't know if that does anything. And then really what I want is this. But we'll see what it is next time. So I'll let this finish, and next time we come out, we'll give that a shot. So I'm going to, I guess the one other thing we could do, just to make sure this actually works. Let's just do this to finish it out. I mean, we've done all the rest of it. Why not do this? So we've got some Allthemodium, some Vibranium, some of this stuff, this, that gives us an Eternal Stella. We take that, I believe we put it on like this. Wait. Now, hopefully I can still like upgrade it. Yeah, so then it makes it indestructible. So you know what? I'm gonna wait just in case there's something weird that goes with that, but we'll do that next round or next episode. So I was kind of wondering if there was something we should kill, but I don't even want to use my sword until I get it all finished. So we'll test all this stuff out, and I'll show you the picks that we end up making, and we'll get everything. Like this is the tool upgrade. It's not the best tools in the game. It's just the tool upgrade episode. So I've got so much video to edit, and I apologize right now if it's horrible because I don't know, it was spread out over so many days, but I'm going to do the best I can, hopefully get you guys a good episode. We are going to get into a little bit better or a little bit more normal I don't know, regiment for not just like how quickly they come out, but like recording in smaller blocks of time so that we don't have them spread out so much and they aren't quite so I don't know, disjointed. But anyway, thanks for sticking with me if you've watched this far. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Again, please give us some feedback and let us know what you'd like to see more of and how we can improve. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.